last time we ended, you finish fighting off some creatures.
Wait, what?
Wait, what's happening?
No, that was not.
Yeah. That was it, right?
Oh,
No.
we played doctor and tried
No.
to
Yeah.
harvest
Fuck.
shit.
Yeah. Yeah, we basically spent a long time doing sandcrackler surgery. Uh, yeah. Let's not go into the details there.
Uh-huh.
We eventually did go back to that
Wormwit.
sandworm where the Womb Witch was, and after a lot of roundabout, we essentially did not feel comfortable giving up the location of the oasis, so we just told the cartographer that she assigned to us that we wouldn't bring him to the body. Uh, when wait, was that before or after we talked to the seers?
This after.
After, right? Yeah, so we did like talk to the seers or seer at the oasis where Isuya and Oracle got their vision. Yeah, Isuya got air shouted on and got shanked by
All
some
coming back.
assassin. Yeah, and Oracus saw a young elven girl with blonde hair, birch leaves hanging off her as a bow. Seems like we were fighting her or something like
Oh
that.
no.
No idea, but there was also like flowers that were like animated moving around and shooting beams at us. So yeah. After that we spoke with Aoya and she suggested that maybe going to the labor district, mentioning her name would get us somewhere. Um she also mentioned like to visit this sculptor called Jera Al Farif. It's a good friend of Aoya. Like if anything, like he worked on projects for the royal family, so might be, you know, he might have known like the inside of it since he built the statues for the temple, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what else. When we returned back to Valha, we did see some guards dragging a pair of women with black collars. Uh, Seems like they were dragging them to where the Ziggurat's going. Um, Obviously was not allowed access in, but we kind of inferred like, nothing good's gonna come out of that.
Alright.
Yeah.
So where we last left off, you have returned to the inn, where you've kind of decided that you would like to proceed to the bazaar to avoid wasting the night.
Oh yeah.
Is that still what you would like to do?
I guess because we need to find like the sculptor
We need to
named
find,
Zara, right?
and we also need to find the
Guy who can get us
slaver.
into
Yeah,
the labor district.
I forgot what's his name.
Gogao.
Right.
Alright. Okay, so the five of you head off to the bazaar. Everything is, I mean, the main bulk of the stores are where you remember them to be. The slavery, and like for example the blushing tree where you met Zunea, as well as the tent at the edge of the bazaar where some of you sold your secrets. But then there are like a bunch of other small stores that kind of like open up along the way. But they are like generally selling knickknacks and all that. But the bulk of the larger stores appear to occupy the same space and don't really move from night to night. You head over to Gogao's tradery, again, very very crowded. Again, same kind of pen, with a new batch of what appear to be slaves. This time there appear to be one or two very young ones among the crowd of slaves that you see.
Young as in childlike.
Young as in quite childlike. Yes.
Hmm.
What would you like to do? Who else in the front attending to what appears to be a couple who do not wear any collars?
Actually, do we want to find the sculptor first or secure entry to the labor district first?
I don't know. Don't have a.
Hmm.
I'm gonna step out of the tent, cast detect magic real quick, and then step it in again.
And
Whatever, like his
there's no
Shop
abode. It's open
thingy.
space.
Yeah, it's open space with a like a pen, like a animal
a-
pen in the middle.
It's like an animal pen. Imagine like an animal pen.
But
and
then when he talked to you guys, he was like, okay, let's go to the back or something. So he
Yeah.
has like a.
I mean that's the alleyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can't. I mean, I wasn't there. That
Yeah,
yes.
you were not there, but
I
okay. So if I describe the space to you, it's like an open
Okay.
space.
Well, I'll go
Yeah,
to
it's a
somewhere
pen.
that's a little like, or rather, try to not make it very obvious that I'm casting a spell. Just
Okay.
to detect magic. Yeah.
Okay. So let's say you go to the alleyway and you cast detect magic, and then you kind of walk around. There's one ping.
Mm-hmm.
There is a one ping of a woman who is standing amongst the crowd.
Standing.
Amongst
Oh,
the crowd.
okay.
Yes. It's yeah.
What does she look like? Is she the one not wearing a collar?
By the way, I read it. I read the rules of detect magic. Right, you do not know where the ping exactly is. You just know the general direction. So actually, I'm not allowed to tell you like, oh, it's coming
is
from like, for example, her collar is coming from this, it's coming from that.
Sense of magic. Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
apparently lah.
Faint aura around any visible creature or object that bears magic. So that means in this case it would be like, say if someone's necklace is magical, then it would be glowing around the necklace, right? Like that would be the aura.
Let me read the.
Because that's what it says. A faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area. So
But you need to see.
yeah, I would need to be able to see lah at least.
Otherwise, you don't see like you don't see
like
the aura.
otherwise
You
you
just
know like
tell the
okay it's
direction.
like to
In
my
that-
right,
yeah,
but then I
exactly.
don't know what it. Okay,
Yes,
but in this case because she's like directly like she's
No.
there, I can see her.
You don't see the
I'm just-
object.
Okay,
just
but I know
imagining-
it is on her lah.
Yeah.
It's something on her. Okay.
Yes.
What
Is
if you
it
go up like to her face and then you like start moving around?
like
to
chest
try and-
area, hand area, like how big is the aura? Like is
You
it
have
a
to step
small?
closer.
I mean yeah lah. I will move casually. Like I'm not trying to be like.
Yeah, in the face.
Okay. You move.
And is she wearing a collar?
Good question. You move closer and you see that she is wearing what appears to be this very clean white hooded robe with gold trimming. Very
Just
very
immediately looking at the picture in Discord right now. The white hood doesn't bode well, guys. Look at the picture in Discord before before his good night.
That's not a hood. That's a
I
hat.
know.
head.
Okay, anyway, continue. Okay, she's wearing a white hood
Yes. So it's kind
Golden
of-
trimming.
with
With
golden
gold-
trim.
Yes, with golden trimming. There is this. It's a bit hard because you're kind of pushing through the crowd, to get to her, but the crowd is quite it's quite a tight squeeze, and unless you're really deliberately shoving your way towards her.
No.
But
I'm not-
from what you can tell, she's her face is covered, you can't really see, and there's she's wearing this white hooded robe with like gold trimming,
Okay.
and her hands are kind of like kept beneath this robe.
It's a robe. Okay. And is she tall? Like, is she an adult-sized person or
Humanoid, yeah.
a
Adult.
child-sized person?
Adult.
Like a young girl-sized person?
Adult.
Hey,
Adult.
it's a valid question, okay? We've been talking about this for like the past couple of days.
Adult.
Do we know what
Adult,
magic?
Okay. Yeah, and also yes, I would know the school of magic.
Abjuration.
Means what?
Well, it either means something on her is guarded, like a ward in a way, like it blocks or protects her, or it's blocking the object lah, or like whatever. Like say if it's an object that is like protecting something that is inside, then that would be abjuration, right? I'm not wrong, right?
You are the expert. I don't know.
You are the expert.
I'm just
Curious.
I'm check. But yes, okay.
Abjuration basically is protection magic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whether it's protecting self or protecting something on you.
Yeah.
It could be either. Yeah. So yeah, you do know that this particular individual has some sort of magic, if you
And
will.
can I
on
tell
her.
if she's wearing a collar or not?
Um,
I would move to gain a vantage point.
You
of,
need to
like,
move
her
in
front.
front of her, you know.
I mean, is it not like a?
Pen? Yeah. So you have
Yeah,
to
but
move,
like-
you have to shove around. Okay, so if you
I'll
shove
go to the side lah. Basically, I'm moving away from her,
Mm,
but like trying to get a better vantage point, even if I need to be like
Sure.
quite a ways from her,
She
basically.
has no collar.
And looking around, because of the nature of this guy's business, is it common to see a lot of people with no collars, like as
I mean,
his?
there are some people with collars, and then there are some people with no collars.
Okay. Alright.
I mean,
So
there's
it's
some
not
people
it's not
where-
like an obvious like
No.
stick out like a sore thumb, you don't wear a collar but everyone else is wearing a
No,
collar,
I mean
that
there
kind
are
of
some
thing.
people with blue collars. There are some with red, and there are some with. I mean, even you do even see people with green collars. It's just kind of like. I mean, the people with green collars aren't really like partaking in the buying and selling, but they're more of there to observe the spectacle.
Okay.
If you will.
But she's not wearing lah. Basically, she's
Not
not wearing any of that. Okay. Okay, nobles and royalty don't wear collars, so she's one of
Outsiders
those.
don't wear also, right? Like us.
Outsiders also, yeah, that's fair. But it doesn't seem like they just allow outsiders to come in. Like for us to come in, we had to prove that we were were emissaries from Evereska. So I don't know. Maybe a bit more unlikely to be an outsider. Anyway, fine. I'll clock it.
Okay.
So the hood is still out. Like so, even if I'm far away, like I still can't see her face.
You catch a glimpse of golden hair.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay. I am giving a wide berth. Wide berth. I guess trying to get either Cypher or Oracles at this point.
I have no idea what's going on. I'm like completely oblivious.
I don't know, but
back here again.
I'm moving towards them so that I can so that we are together basically.
In this time that Syria has been doing her stupid shit, what are the rest of you doing?
Hey,
I mean, okay. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm discussing with the rest of the party. So how many, before we approach Gogao, how many people do you think we should bring into the labor district? All of us? Because it costs us gold, right?
If
How
it's
much? 15 per person.
Oh, damn.
is that like a season pass or it's like a one time you get it?
One time. Dude, what the fuck season pass?
No, I thought you like
oh, pass or not?
cover identities that can be reused. I don't know.
Oh
For one
man.
time.
If it's a recon kind of a thing, maybe I should like
Yeah, but
we don't need everyone.
Ugh,
No, but we
just not comfortable
mean,
splitting the
we need to
buff
go
with
in and
someone.
yeah, and we need to go in and speak to Sorry, I'm trying to find.
No, we don't even know who to find. Like all we know is that there are some people
yeah.
in the labor district that I mean
Yeah,
we
there's
have
a
to
group of
mention
people who
Arya's
are.
name. So we literally have to what? We're just going to walk around and be like, do you know Arya? Do you know Arya? It's like, you know?
Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea. I think we should go in together.
All right, all right.
But if we're going together, that would mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Okay, wait. Before we
40,
even go,
75 gold.
yeah. Before we even go, what do we plan to do inside? Because finding this group of people isn't the only thing, right? The labor district was also out of. As in, the labor district was also out of bounds for most people because of sand gem mines
because
and there's
Sandramas and
another.
the Oasis, yeah.
The Oasis is not in the labor district, right?
It's
It
not
is.
separate.
It's not, man.
It's separate.
Going to the Oasis and the Sandramas, yeah. I guess they are just protecting their, I don't know, most valuable resource. Actually, no.
You think
I
so?
guess so. I don't know.
Labor district feels like. I don't know.
Hmm.
Well,
I mean, if we're going in, we might as well just take a look around inside, right?
yeah.
Okay, so we will negotiate for 5 of us to get in.
Okay.
Oh, I'm also telling everyone like, hey, I'll point out the white hood doesn't have a collar. She has magic on her, and she has. I caught a glimpse of golden hair, which is not like the best thing. So just FYI, keep your eyes peeled.
Feel like
Don't
that's
do anything
a
stupid.
very broad generalization.
Really?
Why don't you just step up to her and ask, are you B Ethel Wine?
Wow,
you-
great. Why don't you do that? I'll stand from here and then you can go do that.
All right,
I,
calm down,
I will
everyone.
do that.
No,
I slowly
no,
make my.
no!
Let's not do
I'm like pulling him back. I'm like, are you retarded? Stop it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Our words are banned this campaign, guys. We're all woke people here.
I mean,
Just kidding.
so
I
if
come from a society that is clearly very closed off, so I wouldn't know better.
Wait, what do you mean? You are
if
literally
she's
I'm only with elf people.
Holy shit.
What is
I
all
mean,
this?
White
if she's
privilege.
Ethel Wine, I mean, she obviously knows who we are already, right?
Yeah, I mean, but we don't want to poke the nest, right? Like the
Really
white.
You
done
don't?
far
feels like the-
more than poke the nest.
Really?
Feels like the nest has already been
And
poked.
can we just
Look,
do the
my
labor
point,
district first?
yeah, my point is we cannot suspect everyone with blonde hair. That's a dangerous philosophy.
Just
Okay,
saying.
I agree with you there.
All the points combined. Wearing a hood, has golden hair,
But lots
like,
of people are
obscuring
wearing
her
a hood.
face, not wearing a collar, has magic. Like this combination is not like the most common where we are right now. Do you know what I mean? If it was in Everesca, then yeah, fine. You know, like a million people with golden hair, but not here.
I think you need to
Reasoning.
I think we should all take a step back, and maybe catch a breather. You know,
Okay.
it's been a very stressful few weeks.
Okay. I guess I'll try and get the attention of Kogal. Yep. And I'll just
catches
gesture
your-
towards the alleyway.
He catches your gaze.
Then I gesture towards the alleyway.
He kind of like picks out a piece of paper, scribbles down something, hands it to his helper, and helper hands it to you at the side of the kind of like staging area. Says 1 hour.
Is the helper still there?
Find the sculptor.
The helper went back to Google after that. Unless you want to say something.
No confirmation. Fine. Then, as I leave the area, I try and catch his gaze and give him a nod.
He catches your gaze and sees the nod.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I guess we go and find the sculptor.
Yeah.
All right. Is he on? Okay.
Hmm.
You can split off if you want to.
No, I'm
Really
not
do.
splitting off. Like fuck that. Guys, I'm gonna be
You scared of
assassinated
little
any
wine,
moment. I'm not. I'm not leaving. I'm sticking like
You're not.
glue to all your asses. That's what's
You're not
happening.
underground. Don't be afraid.
It don't matter.
All right. You kind of leave the tradery and you kind of like move around trying to find what is the sculpture shop, if you will. It's located at the south side of the bazaar, so a little bit away from where the slavery is. And as you approach, you can see that lining the kind of like street or nearby the store, there are these splendid sculptures of obsidian, marble, and sand gem. They are kind of like lining the sides of this store, and you can see that there are even like life-sized sculptures that kind of like stretch to this very high ceilinged store. Very, very, very lifelike. In honestly, if you kind of like, if you didn't know better, you would think that those were like real people.
Are they colored also? As in,
that, what do you mean by colored?
are they the right color for people, or are they just
Are they colored or are they
are they
privileged?
black?
Me, are they
Yikes, dude.
colored? As in, you mean are they painted?
Yeah.
They're not painted. They're not painted. There's a single, very old human male, very kind of like cut brownish skin, matted, gray hair, kind
So
of like
he's colored.
yeah, he's kind of pushed to the side. You see that he's kind of like washing what appears to be a hammer of some sort, kind of like rubbing it in a bucket filled with water. And you see that he's kind of working on a small piece in front of him that's made of stone. He's kind of sitting on a stool at the entrance of the store. What would you like to do?
Do we just go say hi? I mean, were we disturbing him?
Yeah, I guess we need to introduce ourselves and I don't know, as Alya's friends. We can trust him, right? If Alya said.
Hello. You
Yes.
okay or not, you?
Yes. Let's go up and say hello.
Okay. So you slowly approach. The old man kind of looks up at you and says, "Closed for the day. Already working on too many projects. Come back again next week."
We are not here for sculpture actually.
And looks up at you, stops what you're doing, says, "I'm not interested in what you're selling as well. I have enough marble and obsidian already. Don't need any extra."
How about Sand Gem?
You have sand gem?
I do not. No, actually I'm here because of a common friend of ours. Someone who is living at the White Oasis.
He says, "You be careful now with the names you speak."
You know who I speak of.
He nods slightly.
Can you help us?
Say the
And
name
her?
at the same time at the count of 3.
Are you thinking who I'm thinking?
I don't know what an old man like me can do to help folk like you. And he looks at your weapons.
I guess we should just share everything, right? I mean,
Yeah, well, maybe not everything, but just
okay,
like
but I mean, we should share that at least we are here, or rather, we had a mission, I guess, from the Triumvirate to deal with the White Oasis, but you know, that's not the thing that we want to do. And we want to help out our common friend, but we need more information.
hmm.
You okay with that? That amount of information? Yeah?
Yeah.
What kind of ponders for a while, he thinks for a while, and says, I have some tea, why don't you come in? Let me
Yes, our
Yeah.
Furbolg friend loves tea.
right. You kind of see he kind of like he's very wary as he closes up, just kind of looking around before closing up the store. He kind of like sets down a hot kettle, hands out like five kind of very chipped and worn glasses. Just pours like some rando black tea into the 5 glasses and hands it out. Doesn't look very good, but it's tea.
Like a sniff.
Yeah, doesn't. It's probably more water than tea.
Okay.
Oh well.
I politely take a sip.
Yeah, it tastes like water. Very barely. There's a bare minimum of like slight tea taste. It's not much.
Oh
but
man, is Vervin insulted at this point?
I don't know. You can ask Balvin
You
later.
call this tea?
What
Let me show you how it's done.
what information do you need? Listen, if you see Alia, I can tell her we are square after this. I owe her one favor, and this is it.
Oh, what did she do for you?
She saved my wife's life back then.
Okay, I guess I'm not gonna prod.
I owe her one favor, and if she's calling it in now, this must be pretty important.
Okay, then I guess we... Wait, we shared already, right? Like what we are doing here.
Yeah,
That's why he invited us in, right?
yeah. You ask what information you want.
Many information. I mean, for starters, do you know why Alia was exiled?
I mean,
Beyond being the head priest of Neb, is that really...
the
I don't know.
rumors always have been that the rumor on the street, at least, the sisters were trying to replace the heads of the religious folk. After the head priests were all exiled, they introduced the avatars.
All the head priests were exiled?
He nods.
Do you know where the rest of them are?
No idea.
But the Triumvirate are always, you know, as they are now. I mean, this was known as the City of Shade, right? Before it became the City of Bones.
Many would say the change happened over time, but it seemed that attitude towards the people shifted slightly, yes. From then, it felt like a downward spiral.
Was there a, I don't know, a cause or an event?
It didn't seem like it, just seemed like it, almost like it happened overnight.
Hmm.
Do you still work for the royal family?
Now and then, I guess, when they commission works. Why?
Do you know if there's anybody, you know, working for them that might have more information?
I mean, it depends on what you're looking for exactly. You're not being very specific, honestly. It feels like you're just grasping at straws here. What kind of information do you want exactly?
I guess one very specific thing that we're looking for right now is Necromancer Acosta.
If you're looking for him, the place where you're probably going to get the most information is either where he lowers his voice in the ziggurats, or in the heart itself.
How do we get into the ziggurats? It's so tightly guarded.
It is possible. I have heard of ways to get in.
That could be useful information.
It's probably a death sentence if you go in, but I mean, when I was working on the statues of the Valhalla throne room, the pantheon of gods, there was a back room, if you will. I'm not sure if you've been to the throne room, but behind the thrones of the triumvirate, there was a ivory stone door. There's an ivory stone door.
The throne room isn't the one that we met them in, right? Was it?
Yes.
Did we see an ivory door?
Yes, it's behind where the sisters were sitting. So
Okay. Yes, I have a faint impression of it.
I overheard once people mention underground passage.
I shoot a glance at Isuya. Your time is here.
Oh, okay.
Oh. That's fine. At least I get to die.
What?
The man looks at you very confused.
An underground passage?
I don't know exactly where this passage leads, but if I had to wager a guess, most likely, my biggest suspicion would be the ziggurats. One of the sisters has been spotted coming out from the ziggurats before, but without ever leaving the heart.
Well, does anybody have any idea of what business goes down there?
Shakes his head. So, I mean, it probably has to do with the skeletal folk that you see around here nowadays. But whatever else they do, I'm not too sure.
Do the skeletons exit from the ziggurat?
We don't see it happen, but I'm sure they do. Probably happens in secret.
I guess we have another question. Rumor has it you built the residences for the avatars.
I didn't build the residences, I helped with the statues.
Do you know if there's a way in to the residence?
I don't really know if there's a way in, but I can tell you a little bit more about them, I guess.
That would be helpful.
I mean, I've only met one or two of them. They don't really speak very much. They seemed quite cold and unfriendly for avatars of gods, especially gods which are supposed to be, encompassing of values like compassion, kindness, empathy. There's something rubbed me the wrong way. They don't leave their homes, except for the night when the sun is down. Their meals are brought to them in private. They barely leave their rooms.
Yikes.
Do you know where they came from? Before all this happened, you had the head priests, right? And then these avatars just appeared out of nowhere overnight.
I mean, nods. They appeared, yeah, you could say they appeared out of nowhere. I'm not too sure where they came from either. They were just introduced to the city all at once, and that was it.
Just find it odd that all these changes seem so sudden. Were there no, I don't know, warning signs, anything peculiar or, outstanding that might have happened? Were there new members of, I don't know, the administration? Were there a visitor from an outside place?
I mean, the triumvirate meet people every other week. Whether it's important members of the community, foreign dignitaries sometimes as well. I don't think it's possible for a commoner like me to keep track of who goes in and out of the heart.
Oh, this necromancer guy, like, did he appear only after everything, or like, did he grow up here? Is he from here, or is he?
He's from Valhalla.
But he wasn't always a necromancer.
As far as I know, there were no necromancers before. This is a unique situation that only happened after the new laws were put in place.
That's interesting. Can you just... I'm just speaking out loud to like Isilia. Can you just pick up necromancy overnight?
I don't know, but it seems like something that is very unlikely. I think the better person to ask would be Cypher though.
Cyphered?
Well, I don't know much about the learning overnight, and I suppose many gifted folk would be able to accomplish such a thing. But what I'm more certain of is in every society, I'm sure there are those who practice these arts in secret, and when called upon, they make their services available for exchange for power and position. I think how this Acosta has gotten his powers secondary to who's making him use them in this way, and if there's any information on his recent dealings that might suggest, well, we know that Ethel Wine was the one who sent him the flower pot, but we don't know in what capacity were they working together, or
Hmm.
good sir, this name, this Ethel Wine, I don't suppose it rings a bell.
Shakes his head.
How about advisor Clint? Was he always an advisor to the triumvirate?
He has been a friend of the royal family for a long time.
Do you know him well?
I don't know anybody in the royal family well. I'm merely a commoner.
Doesn't seem like there's a way to salvage the situation at the Oasis without a complete takeover of the government.
Are there people in the labor district that we should talk to? That Alia is close to?
He kind of raises an eyebrow. I think she's already. Has she not already told you?
Told us what?
About
He did
Footloose?
mention that there are, and all we would have to do was to mention her name, but I think it'll be hard pressed for us to go and ask every single person that we meet in the labor district if they know her.
I'm sorry, but I don't know the exact people who would know her specifically, but I can tell you, if you are going to the labor district, please avoid the foreman.
What the what?
Void the what?
Foreman.
The foreman or foreman?
Foreman. The Foreman.
Who's the foreman? Does that ring a bell?
No, it doesn't ring about you.
Oh, okay. Please.
Why?
Wait.
But
Foreman Arcone?
yes,
When did that come up?
Oh, got the diamond.
Uh-huh.
Akon
yeah.
sold the diamond to
Sir Coron.
run
Wow.
5,000 gold diamond.
Yeah.
he works with the
Which will make sense because he works at what, the sand mines or the mines or the whatever.
he works with the triumvirate, and I can tell you that he's a cunning man, not to be trusted.
Okay.
I feel like we need to get into the ziggurat.
Does he look like, by the way?
To get into the ziggurat, we need to gain access to the throne room
I'll have to sneak
without
in
them
after
being there.
hours.
Do you know about any security measures set up in the throne room?
He says when I was there didn't seem to be many guards. I was working mostly in the throne room alone, and they left me be. I wasn't really being watched much. It seemed they were quite comfortable leaving me there. It seemed like they were very confident in their security.
Did you
Overconfident, if you
feel
will.
like you were being watched? Or you did feel like you were left alone?
I'm not the. If you are asking if I felt any sort of magical presence, I'm not the arcane sort.
No, but just that, like, eyes at the back of your head, hair stand
I
kind of
felt
thing.
it felt like I was the only one there, honestly.
Okay. Alright. Well, maybe it's easier to sneak into.
Do you have any, I don't know, projects commissioned by the royal family right now?
No, not right now.
And sorry, all the sculptures that you did before,
Hmm.
where are they now?
Of the Pantheon
Yeah.
or the royal family?
No, as in I think before they did the whole like introduce the avatars, like when you know there was still like priestesses.
I mean, I've done some statues for their family themselves and in their home in the heart as well.
Oh.
But that was a long time ago. And, that was when their father was still alive.
By the way, the sand gem flower pot is still with us, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Should we
You
show it? Yeah.
Oh. I just wanted to check if he knows what is beyond the gate, like at the back of the one where like we cannot pass through unless you're dead. Yeah,
You know us?
yeah, I'm asking him like, is that all just like bullshit or?
I mean, I've personally not been north of the city before. But I think that there are people who have. Perhaps asking around the bazaar would be a good idea.
Is it something that Oracles you've asked the guy
Gogal?
before?
Yeah,
You've asked him about it before. Oh, he said it's possible to go past, but
you
for a
just have to
fee
pay
lah.
it 5 gold
Oh,
if I remember
5 gold,
correctly.
correct.
oh.
The
Be
cheapest
dead or pretend to be dead, basically, to like go past. Whatever. I'm assuming. Okay, cool. I just wanted to check. That's all from me.
I don't know, there must be some information that, you know, can be either really detrimental to the triumvirate or really helpful to Alia that you must have. I mean, are these information really worth, I don't know, Alia saving your wife's life?
I mean,
Well,
what exactly do you want from me? I mean, he kind of like looks at you very puzzled.
I understand where you're coming from. I'm just saying, if this is all the information you have, why so hesitant and secretive?
So speaking to you about secret passages in the throne room could get me killed. If you still don't understand that, then perhaps you haven't grasped what kind of city Valhalla is like now.
I guess not silently. Well, thanks for your help. I don't think. Do we have any more questions?
I don't know. I'm really lost, at a loss of what to do. It seems that if we don't find Acosta soon, we might just have to break into the ziggurats and risk burning the bridge forever, if we even make it out alive.
Mm.
But I mean, do we even think like he could be in the ziggurat? Does that even make sense? Why would
No,
why would the
I don't think
triumvirate
so.
tell us to search for him?
Only to have him there.
Yeah, unless they're baiting us.
Well, if he's really there, then we did find him, and they cannot fault us for that.
Do we want to go? I wonder what Aoya's contacts in the labor district can help us with.
There's only one way to find out.
That's true. Okay then.
You leaving?
Oh, I just guess aside from the triumvirate and I assume Necromancer Acosta was promoted to like noble status or something. Are there any other nobles in the city that we should be aware of? I mean, I'm sure they all stay in the heart, but are there ones that are I don't know, have moral values?
I mean, in general, the nobles of Valhalla tend to keep to themselves. I would say that a lot of you'll be surprised that some of them don't quite share the same sentiment as the triumvirate.
I don't know.
I feel like the sentiment now is fear, and a lot of the nobles don't care for that. But they're more comfortable not rocking the boat and risking their lives.
Any noble family comes to mind? I mean, could be, I'm sure you have, I mean, you have a great talent. I'm sure you've done work for some of them. Any particular family comes to mind that
I mean, I could give you a couple of family names, but I don't really know what their political leanings are, and it's not easy to get an audience with these families. Not in Valhalla, at least.
And all these families, do they have any insignia? Like, do you have like do they have family crests and things like that to kind of show that they are from this family, or is that just not something that?
They do, yes.
Oh, they all do.
Yes.
Okay.
Each family bears their own crest. There are maybe only like 6 or 7 royal noble families in Valhalla.
Alrighty. Thank him for his time.
As I leave, I'll pause and just ask, what happened to your wife that needed Aoya's saving?
He was falsely accused of murder. They were, well, she was up for public execution. Framed, I'm sure of it, and I begged Arya to intercede, to speak with her uncle, the sister's father back then.
Did you ever catch the actual culprit?
But my wife was exiled instead of executed, and that's the best I could have asked for. At least I know she's alive.
Who died? Who was killed?
A maid in the royal family.
Do you know where your wife is now?
Shakes his head.
Was it
Was your
not
wife?
possible to go with her?
That was not part of the deal, I'm afraid.
Was your wife working in the royal family as well?
She was the head caretaker.
The when we were in the throne room, the one servant that we saw perpetually, it was just that one girl, right? Did it? Did she ping as undead to Cypher? I can't remember.
No.
She was
There's a
just like
human
a
servant.
slave. Okay.
But that girl was young, right?
Yoga was young.
Okay.
Possibly like the age of those girls who were being dragged off to the ziggurat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe younger. About their age, like, but yeah, oracles around the age.
So their father was just as challenged as the sisters.
What do you mean by challenged exactly?
You know, like
I wouldn't say the sisters are really challenged, if you will. They're very smart. They're not like other rulers where they seem like they don't have a grasp of what they're doing. The sisters are very always have their wits about them, and they are extremely intelligent people. They get that from their father.
but when their father ruled, it was not like this, right?
He nods.
And there was no inclination that the father wanted this, or the father didn't believe in the pantheon that has been around forever.
No inclination, yes.
I mean, because you were commissioned to do, the works for them, right? What happened to the mom?
Their mom passed away during childbirth.
Ah,
Over the years, the king did take many wives, but after the three sisters were born, the pain of losing his wife, and he never took a single wife after that. Another one.
okay. Oh. Wow. Thank you for your time, Joe.
You are welcome. Again, this conversation never happened.
Of course.
He opens the door and lets the five of you out.
Well, has it been an hour?
About there, I guess.
Guess we can make our way back to
Okay.
what's his face? Koran, is that his name?
Kogao.
Koga. Who's Koran?
The fat man that sold us the diamond dust.
Yeah.
Yep, okay.
You make your way over back to Bukao's tradery. To the alleyway after it's maybe like 5-10 minutes late, but he does show up smoking a pipe. Ah, my elven friend and my very muscular human friend.
Yes. Glad to see you remember us.
It's hard to forget people who threatened me in my own backyard.
Ah, all for the good of the people.
What business can I do for the five of you today?
I pick out 75 gold and just hand it to him.
He eyes the
Access for
bag.
5.
He eyes the bag suspiciously, takes it, slips it to his the side of his coat. You don't mind telling me what this handsome amount of money is for? Or are we just looking to make a donation to Gogal's slavery today?
Access to the labor district for the 5 of us.
Ugh, access to the labor district. What do you want with the labor district? You don't really look the part.
Hey, that kind of information comes at a discount. That's how this works, right? Money for information.
I see you, I see you. Well, he kind of reaches into the bag, takes out 5 gold, hands it back to you, Oracus.
You're gonna tell him? Cypher?
Well, it's for the good of the people. As I said, we are looking for some individuals who happen to be there. Therefore, we need to be there to meet with them.
It's very non-specific for 5 gold.
Fair, shall we say it's concerning a fair and democratic leadership process, voice of the people, and all that stuff.
Wouldn't happen to be poking around in the triumvirates fairs, would you? I mean,
Sorry, what did you say? I
just
didn't catch that.
wouldn't happen to be poking around in the triumvirates affairs, would you?
We would be at their behest. I'm
Ah,
sure you do know that we have been appointed by them to accomplish certain tasks.
what I meant is you wouldn't be poking around in the wrong ways, would you?
What sort of question is that, my friend? You
Uh,
know that if we were, we wouldn't admit it.
And what is it to you anyway?
My friend, I like to be aware when the tides are turning.
Oh, that's smart. You
It's
figure it
only
out.
good for business. If
Would you
hypothetically one day slaves were to be abolished in the city, I would like to know about it beforehand.
There would be no news that would bring me greater joy, as you are well aware of the way I feel about your occupation. Fortunately for you, and unfortunately for me, I don't think we're capable of making such a big wave just yet.
Well,
It all,
even that being said, if you were planning to shake up the leadership, I don't know what you perhaps cut off the head of a certain snake, maybe. That information would be very useful to me.
oh, of
is
course.
is that what you want?
I don't want anything particularly. I just want to know if things are changing because, as you know, change can be good, but it can also be extremely cruel.
Could I get a read on him when he says like, he doesn't want anything in particular, he doesn't care about the triumvirate?
Sure, maybe inside check.
Are you making it or am I? Or you made it?
But 13. He appears to. I mean, he doesn't seem like he is bothered that much, but he is quite keen on the information for some reason.
Again, my friend, we wouldn't dream of opposing such wonderful leadership. And even if we were, it's not the sort of, being an insurgent is not the sort of thing that people wear on their sleeve, do they?
Yes. Fair enough. When are we looking to get into the labor district then?
Tomorrow.
Ooh. That's a tight deadline. Yeah.
What's not a tight deadline for you?
I mean, I can make it work. Don't say that I am not a man of, a good repute when it comes to such tasks. I could do tomorrow. Tomorrow morning
Before dawn?
before dawn. Of course, that's when all the laborers report for work.
Okay.
Is this arrangement going to be a one-way thing, and we will be left to our own devices on how to leave?
You just clock in and then clock out. It's very simple.
So we have a time limit in there?
One day.
Are we talking about false identities?
I mean, you make up whatever identities you want. I provide you with the means to access the labor district and the collars. That's all.
I mean, out of character, we do have those pendants to prove that we are guests of the.
Yes, but
So
But that still doesn't allow us to go in.
yeah, but
yes.
like if it really came down to it, we're not gonna be like without proof of
Executed on
papers,
the
right?
spot.
Yeah.
Well, we still went against their order, so that's not gonna bode well either. Just saying.
I mean, did the triumvirate specifically tell us to stay out of the labor district? No, right?
Yes.
Oh wait, she did?
Yep.
Yes.
Alright, yes. Okay.
So yeah, not a
I-
great idea to do that.
Give me 15 minutes. He kind of steps away. After about 15 minutes, so comes back with 5 green collars. And
Wow.
simply, gonna need this for tomorrow. I'll have someone bring you in. Should be easy enough to spot the 5 of you. You stick out like a sore thumb. Especially this one. He points at you, Seyfried. And this one, he points at Sani.
We should
The-
probably-
I suppose you're as invested in our safety as we are, assuming that we get caught. That's gonna look bad on you as well, huh?
No. It's just like, after this conversation has ended, that I have nothing more to do with this deal. This is where my involvement ends, my friends.
Well, I sure hope the authorities will see it that way.
I mean, if you bring up my name, perhaps they might just send in some people to speak to me, question me, or just push a large amount of gold their way to make sure they step away. Make a generous donation.
Well, how about you save yourself some money on that donation and just be discreet about our affairs in turn?
I mean, I wouldn't dare to speak to anyone about it.
It's good enough for me.
All the best. He kind of stretches out his hand. Try not to get killed.
Okay, I'll shake his hand.
He smiles, grins widely, baring his front row of gold teeth again. It's a pleasure doing business with you, elf boy, and whatever it is the rest of you are. Then he kind of walks away.
I hand out the collars
we have,
to everyone.
Do we have an agenda for what we're gonna do in there?
I mean, of course, to find the people that Aoya was talking about. If we wanna, I don't know, try and poke the hornets, disturb the hornet's nest, we can find out some information on the foreman.
No, I think we should avoid the foreman because he's gonna know, like, we're not on the duty roster or we're not actually workers.
Hmm. I guess we try to use Arya's name to and find whoever she's referring to, and see what they have to tell us.
Maybe try and I don't know, keep an eye out for Hidden Stripe. That was his name, right?
Yeah.
He was a Khajiit, right? What's the race? I forgot what's it called. Tabaxi.
Tabaxi, yeah.
Jeez, Elder Scrolls, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know why this sounds so familiar.
It's Elder Scrolls, Elder Scrolls. It's the cat people in Elder Scrolls. Okay. Is there anything you'd like to do for the night? Anything else you'd like to do for the night?
I think should be good also. Unless you wanna go and try and find the, I forgot what's the guy who bought the secrets, and then try and find out who bought Flint's secret.
No, I think it's alright.
Anybody else want to walk around the bazaar, or we cool just resting?
I mean,
I'm good.
those avatars are
Real
sus.
Sussy.
Super sus.
Yeah, I'll like,
Fabricated undead avatars.
I'm gonna be fine with pulling on a few more threads on the labor district and Acosta, but I think I'm ready to storm the cigarettes, man.
Just food.
We can take 12 guards.
Yeah. Hopefully just 12. Times
We can take 12 at a time.
10.
I remember the guy's face, the guy who stopped us from going in the last time.
Alignment slipping as you come out after that.
I'm gonna go and cable his face first.
Holy shit. Alright. Okay, Kaskalov, anything for the evening? As
Uh,
you return to the inn.
that Excite Dust Crystal, I'll finally just use it. And
Okay.
yeah, offer it up to everyone.
Is that what we are gonna do with that? Not bring it back to Everesca? They wanted some dust crystals, right?
Oh, this is a small one, right? We still have a big one, right?
We have this one, and then we have the one that Isuria's holding, right?
Which is the fist size one, right?
Yep, it is mine.
Okay. You offering out Kaskalov?
If there are no objections to it.
As long as
I
if we've enough to barter our way to what's that family that we need to get in bed with? The Castellantes, yeah, whatever.
I haven't heard that
Liaden.
in a long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, I mean Verona wants one, the Leodons want one,
You
but they want the big one. The small one probably not as useful. But then we pray to Konima. Konima must popi us lah. That's Graf. Neluan have to bless us.
you roll me a D100 as you offer up the crystal.
Wait,
please.
wait.
That's
Hmm,
new.
wait.
Okay, no, like if we have the other one, then we can give that to Verona, I suppose.
Yeah, but one is big, one is like just a pebble, right?
So one's like
size.
arcane focus
size.
size. The one I have is the egg size one. Like, if you want to keep the egg size one for whatever bartering, then give me the other one.
And the other one is the big one, right?
This size.
Yeah, so of course give the smaller one.
Right. So
Yeah, so you do your thing.
I will use it.
Alright.
Yeah.
You roll me a
1d100,
D100.
not a.
Fireball!
Hey, that's a number.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh no, is there a good OWA or bad OWA?
Meteor song.
You have your own rooms, right?
Do
Or we sleeping together?
we're sharing,
No, but
right?
we've been sleeping together and like
Who is all together?
abandoned. As in, we bought separate rooms, but then we haven't.
Yeah, I know you've been sleeping. I figure you've been sleeping together. Who is sleeping?
Yeah.
with?
I think previously
I-
Isuya was with fuck, forgot her
Yeah,
name.
the girls were together, right?
The
Yeah.
Fae,
Atlanta.
the Fae,
Atlanta, yeah.
yeah, Atlanta.
But now I don't know the arrangement anymore. I assume like we be split like 3-2 or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, yes, for the guys.
They're all guys except you.
Yeah, I know lah, for the guy. So it'll probably be like, you know what? 4 cannot, meh?
Then you want to be
Can.
alone? Yeah, that's a good
we
way
were
to
all
get.
sleeping in a room together. That was the thing. Like we all like fuck
No,
the
we're like
beds.
one room,
Like we're
right?
all cramped
One
in one
room,
room.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first night we were there, we were all cramped
Yeah,
in
that's
one
what
room.
we did. Like we bought the rooms to just to like give off the impression that we each have our separate or
Okay,
whatever. But then
let's
we're all in one room.
let's cram.
Okay.
Yep.
Sean, I speak to you first.
Okay. Okay.
Amazing.
Hello.
As you kind of like descend into your meditation and you kind of focus on the object in front of you. It feels slightly different this time. The amount, the dust crystal that you're using is considerably larger than before, and the amount of magic that is in the crystal itself it feels so much more than the previous time that you did this. It feels like it's almost overflowing with like how strong it is, and for a very brief moment you kind of like see you're kind of being pulled out of this, almost like you're being pulled, your inner self, your astral self is being pulled out of your body,
Okay.
glide out for a moment, and you are kind of like gliding through the air above the city before you're kind of like pulled to a singular location north of the city. Giant glacier, ice, a wall of ice. You're standing there in the dark. You can see this frozen landscape in front of you. Then you see like a small
Hey.
glint in the distance before you're put back to your body.
Ooh. Like, could I tell the north was like, it was obviously a large distance, right?
Yeah, very, very large distance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay. Don't play cheat, ah!
Oh no, I clicked the wrong channel.
Cheat, ah!
Oh, accident.
Sorry.
Those who are in the room,
Yeah, everyone.
everyone. You
Oh,
see
shit.
Casclav kind of like kneeling, setting out the incense and putting the dust crystal. Similar to before, but you see that this time something different happens.
He
The
grows another dick.
no the crystal
That's
just
the fifth one.
the crystal starts to shake very violently. And you can see that although it's kind of melding into the blade, it's shaking violently, and the hilt itself is shaking violently also.
Okay,
And
at this point, does it look like the previous two wild magic surges that I've witnessed?
close but not quite yet. It's
Okay.
like it's not exploding or anything like that.
I'm prepared to Captain America dive on a grenade.
The more concerning thing is that it looks like Kasklav is seizing.
Is he foaming at the mouth, or he's just
Yes.
a
He's foaming at the mouth, and you can see his eyes are kind of rolled back.
I shove the nearest piece of fabric into his mouth to
Mm.
stop him from biting his tongue off.
He straight up collapses in your arm, Cyfred. And when you take him, he has no pulse.
Poor baby.
Cleric!
No pulse.
Vervin, do something!
Let me just type in the chat so that Sandy will feel like shit.
I'm gonna beam
Oh my
a
God.
full send lay on hands.
He full send
No
lay on
way.
hands. No pulse.
What does that mean? Wait, is there anything more I can do?
What does it mean?
What's it mean?
This goes on for about 15 to 20 minutes, just straight up no pulse and his body getting cold.
No. Wait. Don't fast
I will.
travel. There
Okay,
is a
okay.
Vervin.
Okay, it's a moment. Who shall wait? Are we waiting?
I got nothing other than like lay on hands.
Cannot.
I will
try.
speak on behalf of Vervin, and Vervin will full send cure wounds. And nothing
Okay.
happens.
And does he have a spare the dying?
Yes. Nothing happens.
What the
I'm just updating here this one.
magic? I don't know. Is there anything? Is there like?
Hi.
As all of you are
No,
anxiously
I don't think so.
scrambling to cast spells and stabilize Kasglaf.
Can I? I'm going to attempt to send a message to him. Sending, like you sending. Because I think that he might not be on this plane of existence for whatever reason. Just had a sneaking suspicion.
Oh
So
yeah.
I'm sending.
Cause you
I'm
freaking entered the channel,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
I didn't, I swear. But I mean, because he was talking, he always talks Nelly Won is in like some whatever, like cold, blah, 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 and then like it must be a different something lah. I don't think it's here, right? So I'm just gonna sending. Like hey, like what
Click
the
sending,
fuck,
please.
like what's going on? I think I have to roll D100. Hold on, how do I roll?
Why do you have to roll a D100?
Okay, if you roll 1 to 5,
If
it
it's
doesn't
on a
arrive.
different plane, I have to roll a D100.
Oh,
If lah, then I don't know. I'm just going to try
Yeah.
because I don't think a message will work.
Yeah, of course.
What do I have
Yeah,
to?
go,
Is
go,
it
go, go,
like
roll
actually? Oh
Yeah.
my god! I was kidding. God damn it! Ooh, I don't know if that's a good thing or bad. What the fuck?
Wait, what's the message?
Like Katsclav, what the fuck? Like, are you dead? We can't wake you up. You're cold. He just hears screaming in his head. Like,
Kasklav, midway through the entire experience, you hear shouting in your head exactly what Isilya said.
oh my god, Katsclav,
Okay.
you're dead. Can't wake you. You're cold. Ah! You can reply this message.
Can I actually reply to this?
Yeah. Yeah. You can
What
answer
would-
in a light manner immediately.
Let me just check.
Unless, other things. I mean, it says that if you can hear the message, you recognize me and can answer in a light manner immediately. Yeah. That's what it says.
One second. Yes, you can.
Oh, okay. What would I even? I'll just. I will be very confused, so I'll just say, huh? Hello?
想卡背啫。
What do you mean? I'm right here, aren't I? Just wait. Like I'm just very discombobulated. Like it's a little cold where I'm going.
I think that's about all you have. Because it's 35
Yeah,
minutes.
that's about all you have.
Oh my god! Cyfred! He answered! But that also means he's not here. Like, he's not on the same plane of existence. Do you know what I mean?
You don't
You know
know
what
that.
I mean.
You don't know that. You just cast sending, so you don't know whether he's on the same plane or not. You can't deduce that.
Really? I can't. Oh,
Yeah.
that's true. Okay. He said he's going somewhere cold. That doesn't sound good.
What
That
does that
sounds
mean?
like he's going to die.
What does it mean?
Like he says, he was like, "Huh? I'm right here." Like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
His consciousness is somehow transported somewhere else.
Try to pick up Nelwon.
You?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Pick it up.
Ooh.
Who would like to pick up Neluan?
I would like to pick
The
up
The most
Nelwon.
holy
The-
person.
The crystal is like half fused into it right now. It's like, and you can see it's kind of like shaking quite violently.
grab the
It's making like this like sound as it's kind of like shaking on the ground in front of Kasklav.
I mean, I'm assuming me, Orcus, and
Marvin.
our fur daddy, yes,
Uh-huh.
is Sean's name. I forgot. Fervent, sorry, Sandy. Are like holding his his arms and legs down so that he doesn't
It's not. You don't need to hold him down. He's not shaking. He's just.
Oh, he's not convulsing. He's just
dead
foaming.
already.
He's down. He's
Oh, he's
unconscious.
down. Oh,
Yeah.
oh. Well,
Yeah,
I administer CPR.
as soon as Celia says that, I will reach for Nelwon.
slipping.
Right.
Slapping
Maybe
his
dexterity saving throw, please.
No.
Then one check.
Is it dexterity ST?
Yeah.
Solid, solid.
What's your DC save, Sean?
It's not 12. It's like
I've
15.
got the
Something, right?
reflexes of a
15.
cat.
You take
15 G.
take 3d10 force.
Do I roll that or does
You are whoever
one roll that?
wants to roll it.
I will do it. Roll 3d10. Triple ones, let's go.
Oh shit,
see-
bro.
You see this blinding white light, that kind of like as Cypher kind of grasps the hilt, and it just blows him back, and then he kind of sends him flying into the wall of the inn. This like enormous impact as the whole structure shakes slightly. You can see almost like the dust from the rafters just cascading down.
Whoa.
Oh, jeez.
I'm still conscious.
Yeah,
Go
you're
fall
conscious,
for
but
it
the
again.
wind is like completely knocked out of you.
Wait.
As soon as I'm
I-
able, I go again.
I immediately pick him up. What happened there?
What happened where? Oh,
Come
the
on.
sword! And I go for it again.
No.
Dude, hold on. Let me do it.
It's got the boy's soul!
Let me do it. You look worse for wear. Saving throw, right?
Yeah.
Pick it up.
Oh no.
Oh, holy shit,
Oh.
that's
You
huge.
take half of 3d10.
I just roll 3d10 first, then
Yeah.
just take half. Okay.
Whoa.
Wait, what
hell?
you swing? You're swinging, bro?
Wait.
No, I'm not. Press wrongly.
Oh shit.
You
damage.
another is here. You see Oracles approach and try
Whoa.
another burst of white light. Just kind of like emanates from Neluan's. You see Oracles kind of pushes himself back quickly enough, but the kind of like the residual shockwave just sends him flying again. But he manages to catch his step before slamming into the wall behind him.
Oh
But
my
again,
God.
the inn is shaken. There's
Hey.
this loud bang that you can hear the echo just reverberating throughout the hut.
This is gonna attract too much attention.
Uh,
Nothing happens though.
2 minutes later, there's a knock on the door. Hello?
We're alright!
Sorry.
Nightmare.
You just keep the volume down, guy. Okay.
I said we're alright!
Yep. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
They
but
kinda-
nothing happens.
The man kind of leaves, walks away.
Cocaine.
Should we, I don't know, try and pry the crystal off?
Crystal is slowly melding with the hilt. It's just taking a much longer time than you remember.
Yeah, I
Is
don't
that a
know. I
good
feel
or
like
bad thing? Okay. If I could send another message to him, right? What do you want me to ask?
why are you dead?
But, I mean, he doesn't think he is.
Tell
Shut
Nelon to
skin
let you
anyway.
go.
He just said that
Ask
where
him to-
he's going is it's cold, and I'm assuming from what he has shared with us so far, seems to be the place where she is, right?
Ask him to tell Nelon to let him go.
Okay.
Are you telling
Hello?
him?
Okay, gonna send another sending. I'm gonna say you got to ask Neleon to let you go. We can't bring you back. You are dead to us right now.
You abandoning me? No, I'm kidding.
Tell her to hurry. Yeah. Oh, I don't need to roll another D100, right?
Yes.
Oh god.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'll reply. You're not making sense. I'm not with Neluon. What do you mean I'm dead? Uh,
At this point, you're reaching. You're already overlooking the point where we talked
Hmm.
about, Sean. The ending point.
right.
And then
Are
it's
you
your.
doing a Natasha Romanoff? What are you doing? What are you doing?
She's
Sean!
Kind of like overlooking the point that we were talking about, and after replying to the message, you kind of turn behind. You can see this almost like something that you didn't see before, but you see this shimmering cord, or it's kind of like
Hmm.
linking you to something that's very far away, and then before you know it, you feel a sharp tug, and then your vision goes blank. Then you Cypher, you're holding him. You feel like the warmth.
Oh, I'm not holding him anymore. I'm like in the cupboard.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm probably like,
Whoever is nearby can see the color returning to cast gloves.
Oh, it's colored now.
Yeah.
You're
Uh,
real now.
And
Oh, he's
you can
back, he's
see
back.
A very slow, gradual breathing resumes, but he doesn't regain consciousness until about 15-20 minutes later. And then at that point, you can see the crystal has fully melded with the hilt.
Uh,
I gave him a quick slap to wake him up.
Okay, that's nice.
Okay.
yes.
Did you know you just died?
No. What?
Where did you go? What happened?
Welcome to your second life.
Wait. No. Hold on. I was just flying.
What?
Flying?
again?
Yeah. I think I was dreaming. I was flying somewhere.
Nah, pretty sure you were dead.
Oh, what? No.
I mean, to us,
Were we
were
attacked?
literally lying on the floor and you were convulsing, there was foam in your mouth, and we had to put fabric and then like wave the fabric in his face. Look at this, smell your stinky ass breath on this cloth, okay? Like you were
Okay,
dead.
You're
Tried
scaring
to
me.
cure wounds you, nothing
Marcus, was he
happened.
dead?
Spare the
Okay,
dying, nothing happened. He did his paladin shit, nothing happened.
We are
Sam,
scaring
you
you.
look around you. You see like one of the walls is there's a huge, like, kind of dent in the wooden wall, like almost like something big has been thrown at it. You look all around, and you see there's towards the other side there's also like a slight smaller dent.
Did we get an
Scaring you?
ambush?
No, they tried to take like Neluon away from you because it was like
Because
were
you
like,
died. I'm sorry, man. I don't make
Yeah.
the rules. You just have to restart your birthday now.
and and then they got like shunted to the wall.
Oh,
You're actually 1 year old now.
0 years
One
old.
day,
no.
Welcome
Okay.
back.
5 minutes. What is your name?
You are all okay. Please,
How
hold
many
on.
fingers am I holding up?
I'm gonna smack you. Serious. Just give me a minute.
My spine. No, I'm kidding.
Whoa. The last thing I remember, well, okay, so I was doing the ritual thingy with the crystal.
Like the normal ritual thingy or the version where you die?
The normal one.
You sure that nothing was different this time?
No, like well, maybe dust crystal doesn't work well. I don't know, but it was
We-
different. Like
We did notice the crystal disappearing way slower than the other magical items.
I don't know, but usually I kind of just go to sleep and wake up halfway like the next day, but this time I was flying, and well, I was flying, but I was like being guided somewhere.
By who or what?
I don't know. I was just going in that direction. It was beyond Valha. It was I don't know. It was slowly becoming colder. I think I was being put to where Neluon might have been towards.
No way.
You left Valha? You saw Valha?
I was like above Valha and I was just flying and flying north.
Which way did you fly? North.
I think so because that's where it gets colder, right? To the north. That it was very cold, like ice and frozen white everywhere. Just ice and nothing else. It was a cold place. I think I was being pulled to closer to where Neluon is.
If you see the map, Sean.
Yeah. Oh, north. Wait, is that like the direction or like where I actually was?
The
Where
direction.
the direction? Yeah, yeah. So, did I actually die? That
We look
Yeah.
like we are joking.
oh. Then who? What?
How did you come back? Like what were you? What do you see? Like was it like here? Like was it desert? Like you went north and then what did the terrain change?
I mean, I was traveling north for a while, so we went past. I mean, I went past like the desert, and it was more cold, icier, snowier, more frozen, more just cold.
Okay.
But you didn't speak to Neluan.
No, I was just flying alone.
Is that normal?
No, this is the first time it's something like this has happened.
And you don't know why this happened?
I shake my head. I could hear Isuya. She was very confusing.
Oh my.
There was this string or something attached to me. Like I saw it before I woke up. I don't know. Like it was
String?
like a rope that was attached to me that was connected to something. Like I don't know.
What do we know about Neluan?
She's a scabbard.
Absolutely nothing.
Harem.
Why is there a string? String?
What kind? Like a
Yeah.
string or a rope or what did it look like?
Like it was just a something like attaching me to something else very far from like the direction I flew from. So not
Valha?
I guess I don't know. It was not in the direction I was flying towards.
We
So
know.
something was tethering you back to Valha, where you started from.
I don't know.
Different plane. We don't know that.
I don't know.
We don't know that, yeah.
Oh Jesus.
Neluan is Oriel.
No more communing with Neluan until we sort this shit out.
The Frost Maiden.
Ooh.
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 Mary
Mommy?
already killed Oreo already.
Mommy?
Kill already or not?
Kill already ah.
Kill already? So
Kill already
fast?
lah. Oh yeah. My party are full of shits. Okay, this sorcerer that literally everything he does, he has that stupid wild magic curse thing.
Oh, man.
Uh,
What do you mean?
like don't be so suspicious of Neluan.
Don't be suspicious.
She's done nothing but help so far.
Well, then don't die.
I don't think that was her doing. I don't know, like
Oh,
Ha-
then
Well,
just don't
Wait,
die.
so when you do this normally, do you always have interaction with her? Like, does she say like, "Oh my god, thank you for giving me yet another magical
oh my
item. I feel
god.
so much warmer now. Like,
But the
you're doing
princess is
such a good
in.
job, honey." Like, what is the
Whoa.
conversation that you have with?
Your tone, bro. No. No.
I mean, you know my tone.
She
You guide.
in fact, whenever I do this meditation thing, I don't visit her. Like, it's just I guess like a sleepless dream or sleepless rest. I just do it and then I wake up the next day and everything's okay. It's usually like when I go to bed normally and then sometimes like I get to talk to her. And
Have you tried like actively reaching out to her? Like, yo, bitch. What's up? You know?
she she
Like, is there a prayer? Like, he prays. Did they pray? Is
Oh.
there like an equivalent?
well, she's not like a god or anything. Like, she's just helping me.
I don't pray.
I think it's a
Whatever
little
you
different.
do, you talk to butterflies. Like, it's at least there's a thing.
But Nelon is aware. Like, she sometimes when we speak, she warns me or tells me to look out for certain things that we've seen throughout the day. And she glows when we are in danger.
So,
Oh, she didn't glow this time and you died.
so when
Well-
do you address her as Neleon? Like, hi Neleon. Like, do you?
Well, this kind of personal
No, I'm
information
just-
you're asking.
Yeah.
Celia.
I mean,
You know,
yes.
they have
Like,
like
has she ever said like I am
Had
Neleon?
names
Like,
for each other.
you know?
Y-
I don't
yes.
know.
Oh, how do you think I got the name? Like,
So, do you know what she looks like?
sort of
Wait.
like.
Wait, we did see
Have we
her
never
before,
had this
right?
discussion?
why
We
why
did.
is this important?
She was a hot elven MILF or something like that. I remember. your description.
Yeah. I remember, but like I don't remember exactly. Like, so we had this conversation, right? Like, you described her to us. Did you?
Briefly.
Yeah.
You not as specific as what you're thinking about, Celia.
No. I'm not.
I
thinking-
heard her three sides.
She doesn't say like never say like what the bra size is.
No,
or
I see like, but we know like, okay, she has long blonde hair, like that kind of thing.
no.
Like, those descriptors
no,
were
no,
given,
no,
right?
no, none of that.
So she's just a female zabo. Look very hot. That's it.
That's not very hot. It's your literally your
your
own
invention.
embellishment.
Yeah, that's literally
So
you
ugly
embellishing it.
then, like an ugly elf woman.
There have been no
What is
comments
this
on her attractiveness, but yes, what is why is this important? I don't
I
understand.
don't know. Cause I feel like
It's easier to trust someone if they're colored.
If they're hot, colored and
Well,
not blonde.
either way, we cannot risk another communing with Neluon.
Well, it's not really for you to decide, is it? It's between him and Nelon. But like,
Well-
maybe we should have some kind of safeguards
I
before you.
I scratched my head like maybe I'll stick to magical items.
It's
May-
not like
I
may-
mean,
Maybe the dust
Mm.
crystal was like, because we saw how it exploded and things like that. Maybe that's why.
Like less stable.
Maybe.
Okay. I remember you always said that after you did this thing, like kind of do your, I don't know what you call it, right? You always RITE, like do
Yeah,
this, like I
yeah.
don't know what else to call it, but like you always felt good about it, right? Like you said like she always said like, oh, she was feeling like a bit warmer, like it was always a positive feeling, correct?
Yeah, like it helps because
Now, or where you were, was it a positive feeling? Did you feel the same, like, oh yes, what I'm doing is helping? Or was it like a what the fuck, like where am I, like holy shit?
no, I don't know because I was just doing what I do and I thought I was having a weird dream where I was flying, but then it turns out I was dead. It's I'm very confused. I don't know, but whenever I offer an item or like I give whatever you want to call it to Neluan,
Mm.
it helps her like because the first time I visited her, the room was really really cold and it seemed like giving her some of the magical items helped to improve like the temperature of the room. So
Mm.
It's
so
getting less cold.
it was getting colder again because I didn't give her any for quite a while. So I thought I should. I'm afraid if I don't give her anything for too long, that I don't know, she might not be able to communicate with me anymore or something worse. Maybe she'll go back to sleep or something like that. I don't know. I'm sure she didn't mean to. No, she's not even responsible like for whatever happened tonight. It was by my own
Okay, you do
decision.
through. No, yes, we're not discounting that. It was through your own decision that you do what you do for her.
Knock, knock,
That's fine.
knock, knock on the door.
What?
So, just like, but lower the volume, please. I know the people,
Okay.
and there's a lot of screaming coming from the room.
Well, if you're a parent, you would know what it feels like handling a teenager.
I open the door, walk out the doorway.
She's very timid. Same kind of like the person who has been like helping you cook and everything, but he looks like freaking scared. If you walk out, Orcus.
Hold on, let me. Okay, what was he wearing?
What do you mean? What's he wearing?
He's just wearing
Yeah, it's
like
not
a
armed
robe or
by
something.
it's
Why are
not
you
armed
trying
by
to steal from him?
I'm gonna cast silence on him and then
No lah, it's okay. Just wave him away. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like it will be quiet. It's fine. Just very frustrated right now. I'm sorry. I'll just
just-
stick my head literally out though.
Okay, he nods quietly, then just slowly backs away. Sensing how
Right,
fucking sensing how angry you are.
Kasklav, I'm not angry. I don't want to talk to you like a child. I'm not doing that. I promise you, I swear to you, I'm not doing that. I just want to know, this is a family heirloom, correct?
In technically.
It was given to you by your parents. I mean, that's what you said.
Yes.
So when you were growing up, did you ever see it around?
No, it was kept. My dad kept it well.
And he never talked about it.
I mean, he was an adventurer. He had this whole chest of things that he told me not to open because he told me it's dangerous.
So you have never seen your father do this, like do what you do.
Oh no.
And when he gave it to you, he never told you what the price that you had to pay. Nothing. Like he just like, here you go.
A
He
little bit more complicated than that. Right?
he never had the chance to do that.
Listen, I think it's all right. I think we'll just go about our merry way, and maybe we'll do a normal, stable, magical item the next time.
You should probably ask her about this also, if you ever get to talk to her again.
Because
You-
we've seen like 2 dust crystals explode, and yeah, maybe we should stop dabbling in raw magical from the wild.
Hmm.
Is that your non-meta gaming way of saying WoW magic?
Dabbling
Yes.
in the wild.
From the wild.
Magic in the wild.
Best I got is magic
Okay.
in the wild.
Okay, that's fine. But like, how is this sustainable? You know?
I
Yeah.
don't think it's meant to be. I I'm just doing this because Nelwan saved me when I couldn't, like, it gave me the power to fight, and now that I know she's trapped somewhere, and if I'm able to reach her, I want to be able to. And in the meantime, I'm gonna try to do what I can to, well, continue helping her however I can.
Well, just don't die the next time, okay?
Yes.
Just no. That's fine. Not your fault. You know, you didn't cause this upon yourself. Tell her the next time that you see her lovely face that, hey, you know I died. What's up with that?
Let's talk about
Like,
magic
say that.
items. Sorry,
Promise
this
you'll
talk
say
about
that.
magic items reminded me of the bottle blade. Can I just check with Isilya, is the bag
Uh-huh.
of coding cold enough to create ice?
Yes.
Gotta. I don't know. How am I so
Right,
okay?
so apparently yes.
Is there if
If you
there's
put in
like a
a- if you
little
put in-
if there's
if you
like a
put in-
little bowl, I'll
if you
pour
put-
some water and then I'll put it inside.
If you
and
put
then-
in like a if you put in like a glass of water or some or a bottle of water, it will freeze after a while. A certain amount of time. Yes.
Okay,
freezer.
I'm gonna get another water skin. I'm gonna fill the water skin with water, put the bottle blade inside, and then put it inside the bag of coding.
Okay.
Okay.
Just promise us that you'll ask her that question.
Of course, I would like to find out as well. Yeah.
All right, we'll consider this episode closed.
So we'll
Like-
keep the remaining dust crystal away from him.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, you see Cypress say that. You see this like silvery mist surround him. Then he vanishes and he appears at the doorway.
What?
How do you misty step in
Oh,
the room?
Sorry, I just wanted to practice.
Since when could you do that?
I knew how to do it a while back. Just yeah, remembered I could do that. I close the door now that I'm at the doorway.
Convenient. I must learn how to do that.
Good night. Good night.
Alright. You go to bed for the evening, and you wake up before dawn to just report to the labor district.
Sorry, how many hours has passed?
Yes, do we get long rest?
You get long rest.
Do I get to heal myself back to full?
Yeah, long
4
rest will
hours.
heal
4
you.
hours. So, yeah, 4
Yeah.
hours.
Heal you back.
Also-
Oh man,
change
Sandy is not
that.
here though. Sandy is not here. I don't know whether he wants to talk. Fuck it lah, whatever. Lah. You know
Yeah.
what?
I mean,
I
but
don't
I mean, if
care.
it's a important part of the,
It's gonna make some morning tea.
I don't
Oh
care.
yes, make some morning.
Oh
tea.
yes, make some morning tea.
Oh,
Alright,
some
I'll
morning
roll the
tea.
1d20.
Oh no!
oh boy, oh boy.
Okay. Caveat is that if you roll
What?
a one,
What?
it doesn't
No,
count.
no, no,
It doesn't
no, no,
count.
no.
It has to be him. It has
No,
to be
okay,
him.
okay, fine. You roll the
What?
1d.
No,
roll the
no,
D20.
no,
You
Yeah,
roll
we all
it.
found out.
no. You can roll it.
I'm
I
not
don't have
rolling
access
it.
to his
You
character
want-
sheet.
Okay,
No,
you
go,
want
go,
you
go.
if you want T, one person rolls the D20 and takes responsibility for it.
No, you can roll it.
No, I'm not fucking rolling it. And
You
nobody can
ruined
see.
his only reason for being in the campaign. That's it. That's it.
You want the T or no?
I'll roll it lah.
No,
Okay.
don't take this joy away from him.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine. That's fine. We shall have no tea today.
Okay. No T today. Alright, itself for the labor district. As you are approaching, you can see there is a long line of men and women with what appear to be like different kinds of tools, like mining tools, hoes, pickaxes, gloves, and kind of like have some of them have haversacks slung over their shoulders, and they're all lining up in a kind of like a long line. They all wear their green collars on, and you see that it's almost this checkpoint in front of the labor district. It's a very high. There's a very high fence that goes up, maybe 2.5 stories high, that surrounds the labor district. And in front of it, there's this checkpoint. There are like 6 guards there, who are kind of like processing all of the people in the line and letting them pass. You can see all the people they're holding something, and as the guard kind of like as they walk up to the guard is like stamping. I think that means. As you approach the line, there's a man goes to the corner. Hey,
Mm.
over here.
Yeah.
Yes.
What
We
does
go
he
there.
look like?
Huh?
What does he look like?
He's a dwarf.
Oh.
Right. Here's your passes for the day. Like, if anyone asks, you guys are extra miners. We're the city's a little short-handed on miners right now. Should have no problems blending in. Just don't use your real names.
Got it.
Hands
What
you
is your name?
He walks away.
He hears a message in his head. Hey, what's your name? What's your name? What's your name?
Very quickly walks away. He very quickly walks away and joins the line.
Please address me as Ethelwine.
Holy.
Oh.
No, don't do that.
Wait, I mean we have to kind of look like we are laborers, so maybe like the obvious paladin shield and the needs to not be so obvious.
What do you? I don't know what you mean. I fit right in. I literally look like a
Oh, we. That's a good
hobo
point.
laborer.
I guess we have to not wear our
Like they're not carrying weapons, I'm sure, in right?
full plate armored
No,
I'm
yeah.
just
miner.
saying.
Fuck.
I'm just saying.
Very, very simple cloth and leather garb.
Alright.
Like myself and Oracus don't think big of an issue, but I
I
think
mean,
like
you're wearing
okay.
robes, mage.
Yeah.
You don't really
I
wear
mean,
any-
like obviously, I'm wearing like the Sahara Desert
Yeah, you
Oh,
can wear
outfit
loose
garb that we
robes.
were wearing.
yeah,
lah.
that's,
Yeah, I
okay,
mean,
that's okay. That's okay.
I'm
can wear loose
I'm like
robes to cover,
smearing
right?
dirt on my face,
You
and
don't have to
I
clear,
also have
everybody. No,
mining
everybody.
Everyone is clean.
gloves.
Everyone
every-
is clean.
What
They
the fuck?
Okay, okay.
Why
Just
why
a
you
little
so
bit. I just
discriminatory?
want to look like less. Of a-
Also, Isuya looks like
Like,
that,
I-
everyone else looks fine.
Yeah,
As in,
everybody's
like,
clean.
not like a
Everyone's
full
clean,
dirt
it's-
face, just like like a smudge here or whatever. Like just like I wipe, something. But like. I
But you
don't
start
give a
your
fuck.
day like that.
Yeah, like what the fuck? I'm a laborer. Like I don't give a shit, right?
Yeah, and everyone else
I'm
is
wearing
just
I'm wearing
clean.
mining gloves. I also have mining gloves.
FYI, these are not
So-
slaves. They are like green collars.
Yeah. But I'm wearing
Yeah.
my mining gloves.
So, but
I'll put my green collar also.
can we be wearing
in
our
Quebec.
armor? Like, is it alright?
Leather armor should be fine.
Can you wear the armor under the ropes? Let's say if you wear really loose ropes.
Everybody leather armor is fine. Plate armor is a no.
No one's I play what? We have chain only.
Chain is a bit dodge or so.
Where?
Leather okay.
Yeah, I guess the breastplate is a no-go. Alright.
To be
I have,
pedantic, after 8 hours, I'll take out the blade also. The bottle.
I mean, you long right? So yeah, you have it back.
Alright. You get to the front of the queue and the guards like passes. Takes your pass if you and then looks at it. It's like looks up at you. It's like stamps it and it's like join the group behind. Thank you. Passes.
I'll go.
Yeah. He's like stamps it. Join the woman who just walked past me. Thank you. Passes. Takes Sandy's pass. Sandy joins your group also. Then passes.
No,
Looks at you,
we
Cypher.
split. Oh no.
I will hand the path over. Avert my eyes.
Second group over there. Thank you. He points in a different direction from the 3 people that walk.
That's all
Uh,
Cypher
sure.
in his head.
Sure, go off in the other direction.
Yeah, it's across the way.
Is it impossible at all to like, you know?
You're being
make a-
watched.
Alright.
Alright, passes.
I step up and hand my pass with my head down.
So you kind of sizes you up. The third group over there.
I just
Different. So
yeah.
Cypher's
I
alone.
just
Cypher,
clock,
the group the group they're joining, you can see they're all more muscular.
Oh no. Going to be shipped off to build the wall.
First of all, Sandy will be so offended that he's not muscular.
Yeah, I'm just gonna clock like where everybody is in general direction and the people they are with in case I need to like locate them again.
If you look at the different groups that they're assigning, so there are 3 main groups. Isuya, Casklav, and Vervan's group appear to be more of like the smaller framed, actually majority women.
Okay.
Do this to Sandy.
Yours is
Okay.
Orcus is more the average build, and then you have the Cyphrids one where they're all the larger, more muscular, well individuals.
By the end of the day, Cypher has gotten so in character playing his role, he forgets who he is and just like continues the rest of
Forever
the game.
be a
I'll
laborer.
roll a new character.
So we'll start with the
Discrimination.
this group inside. There's a guard who walks in front after they clear everybody into the labor district. You see they shut the gate straight away. And then after that, the guards are going around and they're handing out. You can see that each group there's almost like one person who's in charge. You don't know how they decided it, but somebody is in charge. Your group, a person wearing a green collar. They hand the guards hand him a dorset. After that, he takes it and then it's like, all right, this one, you guys should know what's happening. For the people who are new, you don't actually do any physical labor in the labor district, even though it's called the labor district. You're in charge of cooking and cleaning.
For what, sorry?
Cooking and cleaning.
Vervan feels slightly better. I am sending a message to, I mean, one at a time lah, to Cypher and Oracus to say, hey, look out for our lizard folk friends. Like, I doubt that they'll be in the cooking line, so I'm just.
Make a perception check, Oracus and Cypher. Thank you.
Oh,
Oh.
what's this?
Ooh.
Notices.
Oh shit.
Notice everything.
Oracus, there's a tabaxi in your group.
What does he look like?
He looks
Any like
he's very furry.
any
Pork.
does he have spots, stripes? Is he like solid
Uh,
colored?
Yes, stripes. So white
Stripes
with
are hidden.
white with like a few black stripes. Yeah, but he's a ways from you. You're all like kind of like standing in line. He's a bit away from you, but he's in your.
I will slowly make my way towards him.
Alfred, you do notice that one of the lizard folk from that you met previously is in the same room as you.
Oh, I give him the hey, but we're not, you know.
He looks at you, gives a confused look, then looks in front.
Confident, very confident that my message got across.
All right. Okay. Orcus, the people, the guard come around, hands someone in your group a Dorset, and says, the quantity that we're looking at for today, plus minus 40 kilograms of sand gem minimum. You can
Shit.
get started whenever you're ready.
Wait, whose group is that?
Orcus's group.
Mine.
Oracles.
Then after that, when it's your groups, Cypher.
Kilos.
We're looking at a large quantity of sand gem and obsidian for today. Cart pushers, be alert. The track, this is. Then they give you like a list of tracks that are damaged.
Oh,
Your cart pullers.
oh, exciting.
Yeah,
What kind of cart is it? Is it like a 2-man cart?
it's a mine cart. Yeah, it's a one person.
Or one person pulls one.
Yeah.
And then there are like tracks that are damaged.
Yeah, so they're telling you which tracks to avoid.
So like, am I like headed down to the mines or something?
Yes, down to the mines. The pull cart.
Oh.
I'm assuming so am I, right?
Yes.
Yes.
How are you?
Right, alright.
Alright. And then
Yeah,
what,
I'm
we are
making
just
my way
going to the
to-
kitchen.
The back, making my way to the back sea.
Okay.
Everybody just walking right.
Everybody's like just chilling, waiting for work to start now. But they're ushering group. Okay, we just go group 1, 2, 3. 1 is Marion, 2 is Oracus, and 3 is Cam. Group 1 is being ushered to the cook house right now. It's this very large building, and then there are a lot of like long benches and tables that are outside for people to sit at. You would presumably during lunchtime, but the entire cookhouse is. As you walk in, you're like, "Fuck! This place is a wreck." It's barely kind of stocked. There's a lot of dry grain, not much meat. Actually, there's barely any meat. Mostly kind of like root vegetables and some kind of like a bare minimum in terms of spices. Very, very badly stocked. The guy puts on Dawson. It's like, looks like the usual, I guess. We'll do the boiled rice and the boiled vegetables. Any questions? So he kind of like, you guys are new. Could you just, I don't know, help wash and peel the vegetables? Thank you. Alright. It's fine. If you want to do anything, let me know, please.
Oh, how do we start asking? Do we just go up to random people and ask
Just
about
tell me what you like to do.
like outlook to Isturia and non-existent
Uh,
bourbon?
Yes, try to make small talk first. And find out if someone seems to be more like disgruntled than others, then maybe you can broach the subject. But only if you're really sure. Like, and be careful and keep an eye out of the foreman guy, like, cause we.
Wait, I hold on.
Did we see the foreman guy at all?
No, not in the
Okay.
house.
but
We don't even know what he looks like, right? Actually,
No.
like small talk. But how do we know if they are like the people to us? Like do we just name drop Aoya to everyone?
I don't know.
I mean,
This is a
all she
bit
said was to
tricky.
mention her name, right?
I'm just gonna gonna Aoya it as
Yeah.
my response to everything. Aoya?
What's your name? Oh yeah.
Aoya! Here's your vegetables, Aoya.
Remember, don't use your name.
Right,
Don't use your name.
Aoya.
No. But I
Oh
mean,
yeah, it was gonna be my name too.
put that on the final.
All right.
Actually, that actually is not a terrible idea. But then the foreman would know.
Like I'm just a little boy named Aoya. You can shout my name and I'll come
No,
running.
don't.
You see, yeah, try it, try it. Maybe
No,
maybe that's the
no,
way.
no. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm gonna start peeling vegetables. Like I'm not doing.
Okay.
I'm not.
Around you, around the three of you, there are like two human females. One's like slightly heavier, like larger in size. Looks like older woman. And then another one's quite like a younger human, maybe like early 20s. Yeah. So they are around you at the same kind of like table or station as the three of you. They're not speaking to you, but they seem quite friendly.
Aoya.
Then you see
Morning.
the younger woman looks at you. Sorry? Out? No, that's not my name.
Oh, sorry.
That's not my name. That's not my. Sorry. They call me. They call me. I'm sorry. No.
Hmm.
Oh.
Good morning.
Good morning to you too. The three of you are new. We've not seen the three of you before.
Oh, we are new.
That's pays pretty shit.
Mm,
So
Hmm.
what makes you
But-
what makes you sign up? Honestly, you sign up.
Well, would rather do this than
He looks at you
Oh,
confused.
dying.
Sorry.
Ah.
Sorry. I
Shift
do not want to Eldritch Blast the friendly person.
Shift it now.
I'm sorry. Let me roll for damage. Oh!
Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm not doing that.
You send a beam of energy out from Menlo
Snaps
on,
her neck, yeah.
takes off the young woman's head.
No,
It is not
it's not.
happening. That was a fucking. That is a really good roll, but yes.
No, it's just a job's a job, you know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's better than the Oasis, I feel.
Oh well, there's a job at the Oasis.
I mean, during midday, some of the people in the yard might be called to go there.
Oh, what happens there? What's the job?
I've heard it's pretty shit. Honestly, it's not worth the pay. But
What?
the Oasis always needs extra hands, so during midday, they get some of the stronger ones to go.
Oh,
You've never done it yourself, though.
She said, "We don't get caught." She starts chuckling.
so I guess it's like cleaning, like manual lifting. That's why they need the strong people.
I don't know. They're not allowed to talk about it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
How shit is the pay?
Wait,
Like,
you don't
over
know?
there.
Didn't you sign?
No, as in the Oasis.
Oh, I mean, they get paid the same as us. Just that they have to
Oh.
go over for like half of a day.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't even get paid more to do that and this half.
Nah, it's like it's pretty bad. It's a
Yeah,
bad,
it's
honestly.
bullshit.
Yeah. Mm. You look pretty young. And she kind of like looks at Kaskula.
Oh. Yeah,
Are
like
you local? You don't look local.
It's got an old soul.
I shake my head like certain life events led me here.
Ah. To Valha?
I nod.
Where are you from? Originally? How did you end up being a laborer in Valha?
It's a little sensitive. I don't really want to talk about it. Then I pretend to look real sad.
I make a performance check.
I'll like pet his head. No, like shh. Okay.
You related?
Um.
Can't be related, right? He's
No,
human and
it's
you're an
just
elf.
he's. I mean, I feel bad. You know.
We
Right.
became like she talked to me when I was like we met.
Yeah, you start like fake crying and she's like, oh shit. You can see her face instantly changes. Kind of regretting asking.
Your cry. That's a 15.
It comes in. You hear?
Message is verbal, by the way. When you say ha 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 ha,
Oh,
you say it out loud.
Okay, fine. I will do a sending just for lols.
Whoa.
Is that sending
Oh,
verbal?
no. It's not. No. Oh. I
BSM.
don't know. Is something verbal?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it is. Okay. Anyway,
I'll stop crying and I'll be like, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Just we are all in the same boat. Sniff.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Here. And then she hands you like a small handkerchief.
Oh.
Thank you. I'm actually looking for a friend. Like her name's Aoya.
You see, she looks at you. It's like, how do you know Aoya? Again?
What do you mean? Like she's my friend. She's
your friend. Wait, how old are you?
I'll pretend to look confused. I'm 14. Why?
So, how do you know Aoya? How is she your friend? Where do you know her from?
Like, you mean, is this like your family? Like, you family friend?
Oh, you asking me?
Yeah. You mean?
Yeah. Like we
Maybe a discipline check.
on our travels here, we were on the same whatever. Yeah,
Okay.
fuck you. Whatever I say works. I met her
I mean,
along the way.
I mean, it's just that you're really young, so I mean, I haven't heard from Aoya in a while, so. It's just that you're really young.
I'll like give Isuya a look, but then I'll continue like, oh, maybe the Aoya, your Aoya and my Aoya are different people. Like,
Oh, that's true. I mean, it could be. I mean, so, what is the Aoya? I mean, yeah, that makes more sense. So the Aoya that you're looking for, someone like your age?
I will nod in a vague manner. Like, is the Aoya talking about someone old?
Yeah, you could say so, I guess. I mean, maybe she kind of like gestures to like someone like in the cookhouse, like she points like some middle-aged woman, someone her age.
Oh.
And you knew her personally? She worked here?
She didn't work here specifically, but I've spoken to her from time to time.
Well,
How did you come to be here yourself?
I mean, well, much like what you mentioned before, it's better than dying, I guess. You don't really have many options in Valhalla. If you're not born into business, it's either this or slavery.
I noticed Valhalla has a lot of scary skeleton things. Like, is it normal around here?
Ooh, okay, I think we lower our volume just a tad little bit, my friend.
Okay.
And then she kind of like glances at one of the guards at the side. You don't want to let the guards hear things like that.
Oh,
But yeah, the skeletons, yeah, they've been around for a while.
Hmm.
was it always like this?
It wasn't always like this, no. I mean, Valhalla in the past was better, I feel.
What did you do before? Before?
Before what? Before this?
Mm.
No, I was always doing this,
Oh.
How old is she?
like early 20s.
How about? Oh, so we're talking to the younger person,
Yeah,
not
the
the
younger.
older.
Yeah, the older person's kind of like distancing herself from the conversation.
She's dead
But she's
now.
listening, but distancing
Okay.
herself.
Hmm. And we know that it's been like this for how long? Like of all the conversations that we have had.
For all your life.
No. It's
No,
like,
what, right? It wasn't.
this, you mean when in the skeletons and stuff?
Yeah,
started?
yeah. And stuff started having it.
I mean, slavery has been a thing in Valhalla already. Like even
Mm.
before the, but it was not this bad. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah, the slaves were treated like properly lah back then.
oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's been like 6-7 years at least.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yikes. Okay.
So she would be old enough to know the difference from
Yeah.
before versus like what it is like now. But she's always been doing this.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Continues cutting her vegetables.
I mean, same.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, we will give you a moment to think and we'll jump to Orcus. Orcus?
Wait, are we still walking towards the mines, or I'm
You're
waiting
picking up
for?
equipment, picking up equipment.
Okay, I approach the taxi, and then I look at him, and I say, "Nice, Mr. Stripe. I mean, nice stripes, Mister."
He looks at you, is like, do I know you?
No, my name is Valya. Yours?
Dahlia is a nice name. Hidden Stripe.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Stripe. Your
know.
stripes, they are very
Not
mellow.
well hidden, I know.
They are very mellow.
He looks at you very strangely. And he's like, do I know you?
I should.
What?
Then I whisper, "Why are you here? Your wife sent me."
My wife sent you here?
I mean,
He,
one
he,
of
he
the
speaks
reasons.
quite
why-
loudly, like, even though you're
Oh.
whispering.
I just nudge him in the ribs. Not so loud.
Sorry. You, what? How did she get you in here?
We're here for a different matter, but your wife told us about your plight.
They have me. They have me locked up here.
For what? Why?
Yeah. A couple. Couple weeks ago, there was a man who came by Mohar. He didn't give me his name, but I thought he seemed important.
Did he happen to have bloodshot eyes?
Yes.
And what did this man want?
He was asking for a bed to rest and whether we could make arrangements for safe passage. I told him I could get him the bed, but safe passage would be a stretch. I said I could get someone to speak to him about the safe passage. I didn't know I was housing someone so important. I was accused of basically letting someone abscond, and I was thrown into the labor district for life for it.
And Mello doesn't know about this? She didn't mention any of this.
I didn't want to tell her. I went away peacefully with the guards.
Do you know what happened to the man?
He slept the night. Got him a hammock in the inn. He slept. Served him a meal. He didn't eat much of it. Didn't seem like he could sleep very well. He was tossing and turning the entire night, and then morning came. Asked for us to refill his water skins. Fed his sold him some rations, pointed him in the direction. He said he was headed for the Forbidden Forest.
Forbidden Forest. That's far away? Where's...
I mean, you were there, Orcus.
That's the one where we found the dragon, right?
No.
Wait.
It's the initial place where you were.
The
level
mushroom,
zero.
Oh.
mushroom.
Holy
No.
shit.
Oh.
Level 0, the remember when you went to scout? When you were scouts? And
Right,
the Orcus
right.
ran the... Yeah.
What the
The
fuck?
camp, the first camp thingy. You wanna go to the Forbidden Forest from here? Damn.
That seems like a very peculiar place to want to go. Did he mention why?
He said he had to meet someone there. Didn't mention who though.
And this was 2 weeks ago, you said?
About it there, I don't remember exactly when. But yeah, the exact day. Are you here to save me?
I will try. Have you been doing this all your time here?
I've not been allowed to leave. The other
Show me the
laborers,
ropes.
they get to go home, go home to their families. I just stay here the entire day.
Where do you sleep?
Sometimes they make me work through the night.
Oof.
Where do you sleep?
On the ground.
Do you have guards watching over you?
Most of the time, yes.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you very much. What's your name again, Valya?
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Valya.
Yeah. It's good to find you here.
He says, just grab a pickaxe and let's get going. You need gloves as well, and those boots, and maybe grab a mining sack.
I grab all of those things and follow him.
Okay. Jumping to Cypher.
Right, so I will follow through with the equipment and all that and get my card, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. And then what do you want?
I suppose I will try to get a feel for the place and the people. Are they? Are they like chatty? The place to fraternize? Is there
There's
like a
plenty of
social?
chatting. There's plenty of chatting going on. So it feels like it's not the kind of like everybody keeps quiet and doesn't talk.
Okay, so it's like an industrious kind of place.
Yes. Yeah.
I suppose if I get the sense that I can join any of the conversations, start to introduce myself to a few people, say that, oh, I'm here. Friend told me that I could find work here, and now, she's a very dear person to me. I'll do anything to help her.
Is
then
that
just,
so? And it's
That's
like
the
this-
rhetoric that I'm gonna like spew through.
Yeah, and then there's yeah, you are a big boy. You'll fit in well here. You know what? You should work extra hard. You see, they kind of like grin at each other, and it's like, those who work really hard in the morning get extra food during lunch. They smile and they kind of like wink at each other.
Yeah, do I pick up on any of that?
I mean, me an inside check.
Oh, I'm gonna put my back into it.
You throw your dice through the table.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you don't pick up any of it. It's like when they
I will haul the carts so hard.
all the cards.
You're so hungry, yeah.
At about 2 hours into the work, there's this very stout man who approaches you. You can tell that he's wearing more fine clothes than the rest.
Do I figure that he's the foreman or anything?
I mean, he has the look of a kind of like someone of importance, and he's also not wearing a collar.
Right.
Yeah. He looks at you and is like, you over there. Come over here for a second. Just drop what you're doing. Come over here.
Sure, I'll comply.
It's like, you're a strong chap. I haven't seen you around. What's your name?
My name is Barbosa.
Bartosa, that's not Valhalla. It's not for Valhalla origin. Where are you from?
Oh, I'm a traveler. I don't think.
A traveler managing to get a labor district pass.
Yeah. I'm stopping by for a period to work.
Who issued you the pass?
It's can't remember the family friend's name.
What's his name?
It was a lady actually. Yeah.
What was her name?
Trying to
Alia.
fumble around for no, this is how you die.
Oh yeah.
He said, "Oh yeah, I quit now. Okay, I quit. I fly to
some
UK."
lady in the market. I think her name was Beatrice or something.
Give me a deception check.
Said she had an opening for work.
Oh baby.
Wow.
Right. Mhm. Well, you look like a strong boy, and listen, look, you're new. The other lads, their attitudes have been pretty shit, if I'm being honest myself. And I'm looking for a new set of hands down at the Oasis.
The Oasis, so. What sort of work is available there? I mean, I've done a
I mean,
mighty fine job pulling cards. You've seen how many I've pulled.
He's like he whistles, and you see one like this short human boy wearing a black collar kind of runs up, hands him a piece of paper. He slams the piece of paper down on the table. You got to sign this first before we can talk about it.
What does the paper say?
The contract.
Yeah, I mean,
With the contract,
well,
basically, you're not allowed to talk about anything.
like that
happened,
we see.
Happen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure.
Otherwise, it's basically you get hanged.
Yeah, but I signed in the name of Barbosa.
Huh.
It's not me.
Okay. Fine.
Barbosa Beatrice
Can
Tan.
you make what check is it to see whether you can sign properly in the
What do you mean?
Simon
It's
just
a
sign
name,
lah.
yeah.
He's
How
not
would they
illiterate.
know?
Okay.
Yeah,
Now
he's
how
not
would a guy know?
Okay. Fine. All right, you sign off and say, look, I mean, I would brief you here, but there are a lot of people around. We leave in about an hour.
But this is for 1 day of work, right?
One day
have
of
to-
work. We'll pay you 1 silver more.
I mean, it's not about the money. It's just that I have the shopping to do at the end of the work day.
Sure, I mean, if you
Have
don't
to
want to,
release on time.
if you don't want to do the work, it's fine.
Oh no, I'd love to. I just like, is the end time the same as the normal day?
I mean, plus minus, maybe a little bit more, maybe just slightly longer.
Oh, that's all right. It's all right. It's all part of the experience of being a traveler and
I mean,
learning things.
Sure. We leave in an hour.
Sure.
Okay. You just gather up over there. He kind of like points to a direction. You can see that is this gate in the compound that kind of leads further on. It's just the gate over there, the end of. He points it out. Just gathered up in front of there. There's no need. You can leave all the mining stuff behind. Just pull your card out and make your last deposit.
Yeah, I'll do just that.
Wait, he's already making deposits. Do I see him at any point in time?
You do catch him, but he's like so focused on his work, and so
I mean, that's
into it-
not true. Like, I'll accept
said-
a message.
Oh,
or
you
so.
say you're pulling your ass off.
Yeah, but like if I see you, obviously, like you found anything.
Wait. So
I
do
mean-
I get a chance to talk to him?
the tracks are kind of like in the middle of these large tunnels, so you literally have to step away from your location to walk down to the tracks to speak to him.
Okay, but I did see him.
You do see him at one point.
Okay.
Do you want to walk over?
No.
Is there no opportunity for me to maybe? I suppose like once the actual work has started, it's not going to be much conversation. 'cause it's
Yeah,
a one-man cart.
unless I mean he's shipping out the sand gems, right? And I'm mining the sand gems, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
is there a
Do
point where I
I-
can collect?
Collect sand gem for yourself.
No, as
As
in, like,
in to basically
put it
load the
onto the
sand gem
cart,
onto his
yeah.
cart. Yeah.
You could try. Yeah.
But the idea though, sentence for ourselves.
I like that. Okay, so you could
Ooh.
you could deposit like whatever sand gem you have into his card.
Okay.
Mm.
I'll just walk over, and then
It's a
I'll tell
handful
him.
of sand gem, very little, but yeah.
hidden stripe there, and then I just tilt my head in the direction of hidden stripe.
is there anything we can do about it?
Might have seen Mr. A.
Listen, they're calling me, or well, I guess some of the other guys to the Oasis. I think I'm gonna go along and see what I can find out there.
I'll
Seems
not-
like the other workers, well, it's probably not something that is a good thing that's happening at the Oasis. But I think my cover could survive it for one day. Don't suppose any of the important higher ups who know who we are actually inspecting every single worker that goes through. What do you think?
How will we help you if you get into trouble?
Well, you don't. It's, I'll fight my way out, I guess. If it really comes to that.
Anything you can use to signal us?
Do I know if that is 1 kilometer or like can I communicate with my mount?
Newman.
Let me see the fine steed. I can communicate 1 mile. So I guess I could send a message, and if you see reasons start to freak out, you know that I'll probably need help.
How far is the Oasis from where we are now?
Yeah, I
Do we
actually
know?
don't know, but is the city like so big?
Because they did explain to us like the different parts of the city, right? Do we have any idea based on the tour
Yeah,
that
where
we
is the Oasis actually? Yeah.
Let me show you. Wait a second.
It's like next to it, what? It's not very far away.
Yeah, it's like the northwestern part if I remember, but I don't know like how far is it
Mm.
actually.
Mm. I thought the Oasis and the like mines were like right next to each other.
And we are not allowed into either, right? In our
Nope.
diplomat pass.
So the labor district is like here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't see anything. It's not loading. Oh.
Can you see?
Yeah.
Oasis is like here.
Okay, that's like too far. That's more than a mile.
Is that more than a mile?
Yeah, and my steed wouldn't have followed us into the labor district.
Mm-hmm. Wait, oh, I see it now. So this is no, wait, there, right?
Mm.
Yeah, that's fine then. I'll just have to make do. But they promised that I would be allowed to go home at the end of the day. So if I'm not back at the end of the work,
Wait, where's the mine? Is it this one?
Sorry?
This one is the mine.
No, the mines are like. Just imagine the mines are like here, lah.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't have the proper. Yeah.
That's fine. Okay, go to the
But
Oasis.
yeah, I mean,
Oh,
if you don't see me reporting out at the end of the day, that's where I'll be. You might have to come get me.
Okay. Last bit for today's session. You're loaded up into a caravan. And then after Cypher, sorry. And
Yeah.
then kind of like brought.
Who's with me though?
There's like 4 other guys with you.
Do I get to like ask them what this is about?
Sure, you can if you want.
Yeah.
You ask them what's about you. First time.
Yeah.
You'll find out sooner. I'm not sure if you like it.
Any hints?
He kind of like shakes his head grimly.
Harvesting dead bodies to turn into
that's what I thought too. That's what I'm thinking.
Huh.
Oh
He just
no.
mutters under his breath and says, "I hope you got thick skin."
Well, if you don't like it so much, how come you're in this caravan again?
You don't have a choice when you get picked.
I see. Well, I'll do anything for my friend. So if she's asked me to come here and help out, that's exactly what I'll do.
Your friend.
Yeah, nice tiefling lady. Friend of yours as well?
Tiefling. What's her name?
Struggle to remember now. Memory's not as good as it used to be. Started with an A, if I remember correctly. What's the matter? You know any tieflings? We've got a mutual friend, perhaps?
Maybe. If you survive the day, look for me after this work day is over. If you survive.
Give him a knowing nod, and the name is
Alexis.
Alexis. Well, for today, you can call me Barbosa. If
That's
you-
a shit name, but sure.
No offense taken at all.
After a while, you're unloaded off the caravans, and the first thing you see is this.
Wait, where would I find Alexis? Did he give me an address though?
Oh, wait. Sorry.
Where did Alexis say to find him?
He said after the work.
Or like any specific location?
Not exactly. No.
I'll ask him lah. Where shall we meet again?
When we get paid.
When we get paid. All right.
You get unloaded off the kind of like the caravans, and the first thing you see is that it's not exactly an oasis. It's almost like a canyon of some sort.
Shit.
Deep into the canyon, you can see that there is a pool of water. Sure, a very large pool of water.
Does it look like the water level used to be higher?
No.
Okay.
There is a pool of water there.
Great.
Sure. It's perhaps 1-2 kilometers away. The entire stretch is canyon, however, and you can see on the sides of the canyon there are these creatures which have been binded there by magical runes. There's almost these magical entrapments that are binding these creatures. These pure creatures made of pure water. You see, they are kind of like. Let me show you what they look like.
Are they water weird champs?
Yeah, they look like the water weird champs.
Oh,
Exactly.
Are they
Waffling.
Jin?
You see, they are kind of like binded to the sides of the canyons. There are so many of them, and you can see almost like there are many guards who are kind of shoving spears into the creatures, and you can see they're kind of like drawing out particles of their energy.
the
You can hear this like silence, this very soft screech as this happens. That's where we'll end today's session.
What do you
What do
mean?
they look like? What do they look like? Are they Jin?
No,
They
no,
hot-
no.
are
They
they
look
hot
like
women?
water weird champs.
Fuck.
Water weird.
It's the water weird champ.
Okay, I'll send you a
Weird
pic. I'll send you a pic. Don't fucking Google
Water
weird.
is a water weird, right?
Yeah, it's a water weird. It looks like water. Like that.
Looks like morphling ah.
Yeah, it's like morphling.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Casclaf, you died.
No!
What do you mean?
You freaking died! Your heart stopped! You just went limp!
Oh god, probably have severe brain damage from having no oxygen for like 30
Oxygen
minutes.
cut off.
But it's okay.
I was doing CPR, you were fine!
Pork!
But that means that you have my saliva in your mouth.
You have 2 broken ribs.
Oh yeah,
That
that's
too.
true.
What do you mean? This is like some new water plant, but it's new blood.
They're getting stabbed. It's getting shanked. What the fuck?
You're drinking the blood of water weird champs.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Why? That's really water weird, dude.
Okay, I'll pick this up next week.
What do you mean?
Oh fuck.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Shit, don't
No,
make makes
needs to be
sense.
next week now.
Oh,
Shit, yeah.
actually,
You cannot.
Wiki Wiki.
No.
That's
What
fine,
do
I
you
trust you.
What do you
mean?
mean?
What do you mean?
Just fireball lah, just
Uh,
fireball everything in.
What do you mean? Don't shocking. We need full attendance.
No, I can't make
Oh,
it.
damn.
Wow.
Why you
Sorry.
can't? Why you can't? Why you
Taking part
can't?
in ALGS.
Sorry.
Huh?
Sorry.
I give chance. I give chance.
What do you
Taking part in
mean?
ALGS, man. You're going to rally.
I am not.
What are you doing?
I have dinner plans with because my aunt and uncle are back
Cancel.
from America.
Ah,
Tell them
cancel lah.
Tell them to cameo in our campaign.
You can be the water weirds.
Yeah, you can make the shrieking sound.
I can do the shaking sound.
Okay,
No. Just when
Okay.
things were getting spicy again.
Shin, come and watch ALGS with us.
Wait lah.
What are you watching?
Starts at fucking what 2 a.m. right? Oh my god,
Yeah.
Friday. Ugh.
Who the fuck wants to watch a 2 a.m. com?
Where got 2 a.m.? It's 1 a.m. You're still
Ah,
awake at 1
1
a.m.
a.m.
Don't be a
This
bunch
Friday.
Yes.
Okay,
No,
I'll
I
see.
thought it's Saturday.
Technically Saturday.
Yeah lah, Friday night.
Okay. Let's see what.
It'll be day 2 already, so all the technical issues will be sorted out on day 1, which is Thursday 1. Yeah.
Huh.
Didn't you say it's a fucking clusterfuck or some shit?
It will be lah.
Then